What if you could find a fantastic vintage daily driver for only $5,000? Or perhaps a restored 1946 tow truck for just $6,500? How about a 1963 vintage Hippie Short School Bus that was used in a TV show, available for just $10,000? Well, in today's video, I found for you 10 such amazing cars and trucks, and all are priced at $10,000 or less. So let's get into the video. Hello, American Rod Shop family. Welcome back to another episode of American Rod Shop. My name is Solon, and this is your premier YouTube channel for great automotive entertainment and finding great classic cars and trucks for sale. In today's video, I will showcase a countdown of 10 classic cars and trucks that are all drivable and priced at $10,000 or less, with some even being available as low as $5,000. I have scoured the internet to find the most interesting classic cars and trucks for you all, and we will take a look at them one by one. Before we dive in, I'd like to invite you to stick around for the after show. We will transition into the after show right after showcasing car number 10. In the after show, we will have some automotive trivia. We'll check in on the 57 Chevy project, and we'll announce the winner of last video's prize giveaway, and much, much more, including a walkthrough at the local car show. I invite you to stick around for the after show. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think you're going to enjoy it. But right now, let's check out car number 1. 1971 Mustang, listed in Beckett, Massachusetts for $7,500. For sale is this black 1971 Ford Mustang powered by a 351 Windsor engine, topped with an aluminum intake, and it runs and drives well, but will need brake work before it's roadworthy. Specifically, it requires a new master brake cylinder, so please bring a trailer to haul it home. Recent upgrades include a new starter, new spark plugs, new wires, and a new distributor cap, new HEI distributor, a new rotor, a new fuel pump, new gas tank, and a new sending unit, along with several other new items. The doors currently on the car have rust, but 2 solid spare doors will be included with the sale. Additionally, items included are a Mach 1 center console, American racing rims, and Cooper Cobra tires. While the black base paint looks decent, the Mach 1 striping is peeling off, and there is a bad exhaust muffler that needs to be replaced. The seller has done a lot of work already, but does not have time to finish it, and he's asking a low $7,500 or best offer, and the sale comes with a clean title. Now, if you see a car or truck in this video that you would like to check out, all you have to do is go over to this video's description, click on the word more, and when the description expands downward, scroll down till you find the car that you're looking for, click on the link underneath that, and it'll take you straight to the ad where the car is at for sale. Now, if the ad does not appear, that means that probably by now the car may have sold. Some of these are really great prices and they don't last very long. Number 2, 1955 Plymouth Savoy, listed in Lac Brome, Quebec, Canada for $6,394 US. This week features a unique Canadian listing, a great deal for a classic car enthusiast. For sale is a two-toned 1955 Plymouth Savoy 4-door sedan, sporting a light blue and dark blue exterior. It has only been driven for an original 30,000 miles and has never been on the road during winter conditions. The car has always been stored indoors and shows little to no rust. It runs and drives exceptionally well, making it ready for cruising or displaying at car shows. The body is very straight and all the chrome is in great shape, providing an excellent display overall. All the glass is intact and every electrical component functions as it should. The original paint still has a glossy finish and displays well. The seat covers were replaced a few years ago and remain comfortable and very eye-appealing. The Lake Moon hubcaps add a subtle custom touch to the exterior, and under the hood you'll find an inline 6-cylinder L-head engine paired with a smooth operating 3-on-the-tree manual transmission. The seller is asking a low price of $6,394 US. And guys, I think this one is a great deal. I love the 55 Plymouth body lines, as you can see by this side view. I just think it's awesome. Let me know what you think about it over in the comments. Number 3, 1950 Ford Coupe, listed in Champaign, Illinois for $6,500. For sale is a black 1950 Ford sedan, often referred to as a shoebox. This car is a reliable and eye-catching daily driver, priced to sell. It features a smooth-running 350 Chevy engine with only 500 miles on it, paired with a 350 automatic transmission, and it runs and drives exceptionally well. The vehicle underwent light customization a few years ago, which includes new power disc brakes, black bucket seats, a floor shifter, a flat black paint job, and dual exhaust with faux side pipes. The body is solid with minimal rust, if any, while the floor pans and trunk area are in great condition. All the glass is intact and everything electrical operates as it should. The seller is asking a very low price of $6,500 or best offer. Okay, let's pause for a moment and check out the Tri-Fi Chevy of the Week, where I go on the internet and try to find what I think is the best deal probably in the Tri-Fi Chevys, which is 55, 56, or 57 Chevys. And today I think it's a pretty good deal for the price. Let's check it out. 1955 Chevy Bel Air 210, listed in Talking Rock, Georgia for $19,500. For sale is a satin flat black 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air with an original 159,000 miles on the body. It features a rebuilt 327 engine with a cam connected to a 4-speed manual transmission. The car runs and drives very well. Recent upgrades included new carpet and black TMI front bucket seats, while the rest of the interior is still in need of being restored. This Bel Air has a solid body with intact floor pans and straight as an arrow. The seller has all the trim pieces to be reinstalled on both the body and the interior. The rear fender wells have been trimmed, and it comes with new tires on brand new 5-spoke smoked mag wheels, completing the exterior look. This is a very fun car to drive, always turns heads, and always draws a crowd wherever it goes. The seller is asking for $19,500 or best offer. Cash is key to this transaction, and they are open to trades for a Chevelle or other Tri-Fi Chevys, a Nova, Impala, Camaro, or a C10 pickup. So guys, if you got any of those and you're interested in trading out for this 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 210, then I suggest contacting this gentleman if he's near you and see if you can make a deal. Number 4, 1959 Rambler, listed in Henderson, Nevada for $9,000. For sale by the current owner is a beautifully maintained, all-original light green 1959 Rambler 4-door sedan. This vehicle is powered by an inline 6-cylinder engine paired with a push-button automatic transmission, and it runs and drives exceptionally well. The car is 100% complete and remains in nearly all original condition, having always been garage kept and well maintained throughout its life. Although it shows some signs of age, the original interior is very solid, complete, and looks incredible. The body is in excellent condition, free of rust, and is a super straight body with no dings or dents. All the glass is intact, all electrical components function properly, and the chrome trim shines beautifully. You will not find another true survivor in such great shape as this 1959 Rambler. The seller is asking a reasonable price of $9,000 for best offer, and he's looking for serious buyers only. And please note that the seller will not show the car without an appointment. So guys, here's another great survivor car. Let me know what you think about it. These 59 Rambler bodies also, in my opinion, look great with their designs, tail fins, and everything. Let me know what you think about it over in the comments. Number 5, 1963 Ford F-350 Hippie Short Bus, listed in Hodgenville, Kentucky for $10,000. For sale is this 1963 Superior Coach Corporation Ford F-350 Short School Bus. This bus features a 300 inline 6-cylinder engine paired with a ZF 5-speed transmission from the late 80s, and it runs and drives very good. It has been partially converted into a camper by a previous owner and includes some upgrades such as the following: new Michelin tires, all new brake lines, converted to power brakes, new battery bank setup, Bluetooth radio, RV AC roof cooling unit, and a 30-amp RV shore electric plug unit. The bus was rented out to NBC Peacock and appeared in their show Hysteria on episode 5. The production company supplied a vinyl wrap for filming, which is now starting to peel off. Beneath the wrap is a primer gray paint. Overall, the bus is in solid condition, and the seller is asking $10,000 of best offer for this unique and rare size 1963 Ford F-350 Short Bus. Number 6, 1931 Ford Model A pickup, listed in Naples, Maine for $9,000. For sale is a charming black 1931 Ford Model A pickup that runs and drives good. The current owner has had it for years and only brings it out occasionally during the holiday season, using it as a beloved yard decoration in the neighborhood. This nearly all-original vintage truck would make an excellent daily driver, but it could benefit from a full restoration if you plan to showcase it. It is 100% vintage except for the new wiring harness added for the lights and the horn. The body and interior are in good condition, though there are minor dings typical of a 93-year-old vehicle. These Model A pickups are highly sought after by vintage car enthusiasts and street rodder collectors, so it is unlikely that it will last long at this low asking price of $9,000 or best offer. And the sale will include a clean title. So guys, the 31 and 32 Fords are some of my most favorite body designs for the early Ford pickup models. Let me know if you like them. They make both great antique cars and both street rods as well. Okay, everybody, let's pause for a moment and check out my It Came From the Internet segment, where I go on the internet each week, find fascinating cars or trucks that are up for sale, present them to you guys and gals for your perusal. 1954 Chevrolet Panel 3100, listed in Anderson, South Carolina for $13,500. For sale is a 1954 Chevrolet 3100 panel truck in a striking green and beige color scheme inspired by the vintage Sinclair oil delivery vehicles. This classic beauty features the original 235 stove-bolt engine paired with a smooth 3-speed manual transmission on the column. The engine has been expertly rebuilt by Rogers Engines and runs flawlessly with no oil leaks. Recently, the truck underwent a rear end replacement due to a noticeable noise and now delivers reliable and quiet performance with a solid used rear end installed. The exterior showcases a rustic brush painted finish complete with vintage graphics that can be easily removed if desired. While there are some metal patches in the floor, the frame remains robust and sturdy. All electrical systems are functioning properly and have been upgraded to a 12-volt alternator for improved reliability. The seller is asking for a negotiable $13,500, and we'll consider possible trades of interest. So guys, I think this one's really sharp. I think it's a great deal. Let me know what you think about it over in the comments. Number 7, 1953 Willys wagon, listed in Eastland, Texas for $7,500. For sale by the second owner is a very cool-looking black 1953 Willys wagon. This car is a running and driving daily driver as well as a project car that has already received many nice upgrades. These upgrades include a TCI Mustang 2 independent front suspension, a coil-over 4-link 8-inch forward rear suspension, and 4-wheel disc brakes. It is powered by a 250 inline 6-cylinder engine with 89,000 miles on it, coupled up to a C4 transmission, and it runs and drives well. The body is very solid and straight with no rust anywhere. All glass is good. Everything electrical works fine. The seller is asking $7,500 or best offer. Number 8, 1955 International R100 pickup, listed in Mims, Florida for $7,000. This is a one-owner blue 1955 International R100 pickup that's up for sale. It has been shed-kept all of its life, and the body is in solid condition. It is a complete truck, all original except for the 12-volt conversion. The seller has the original 1955 title. After several years, it has been restarted and can be driven around the yard, but the brakes do need work before being roadworthy. The transmission shifts well, and it will go onto a trailer under its own power. The body is very solid, but does have light surface rust overall. The floor pans have surface rust, but are solid as well. The body has the usual dings associated with a truck of this age, but should be a fairly easy restoration should you decide to do so, or just drive it as a daily driver. The interior is of daily driver quality, but would need to be restored should you plan to show it. The seller is asking a low $7,000 or best offer and may consider trades of interest. Hey, and listen, if you don't find your dream car or truck in this video, then I advise you to check out the last 4 videos that I just dropped. There are still a lot of great cars in those videos for sale, and who knows, you just might find your dream car in one of these videos. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe, and share. It won't cost you a dime, but it'll help this little channel to grow. And if you will, at the end of this video, go ahead and let me know in the comments what was your favorite vehicle in all of the video. If you'll do that, I appreciate the feedback, and thank you so much for being a viewer. Number 9, 1946 Ford 1.5-ton tow truck, listed in York, South Carolina for $6,500. In the last video, the tow truck received a lot of thumbs up, so I wanted to present another one in this video. For sale is a fully restored and customized 1946 Ford 1.5-ton tow truck. It features an elite 1960s model Holmes wrecker body on the rear that operates as it should. The truck has been given a custom paint job of white with blue trim, and it looks amazing. It is powered by the original flathead V8 engine with a 3-speed manual transmission, and it runs and drives very well. The mileage on the engine is unknown due to its age, but it runs great with no issues and no smoking. The body is solid and straight with no rust, and the interior has been restored to its original specifications. The vintage truck is sure to turn heads and will definitely draw a crowd at any car show you might want to take it to. The seller is asking a low price of $6,500 or best offer. Unfortunately, there is no title, but it will come with a bill of sale. So guys, I don't even think you could buy a tow truck and restore it for $6,500. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Okay, you made it to number 10. I'm glad you stuck in here for it because I think it's a really good price on this number 10 one. I think it's an exceptionally good deal. But remember to stick around for the after show. We're going to transition to that here in just a moment, right after we showcase number 10. 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan, listed in Fayetteville, Ohio for $5,000. For sale is a black 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan 4-door sedan featuring rear suicide doors. The vehicle has an original mileage of 80,000 miles. Under the hood, it is equipped with a 336 cubic inch flathead V8 engine that produces 152 horsepower, paired with an automatic transmission, and it runs and drives well. Though the transmission tends to slip initially, this might be due to the car sitting for an extended period. All electrical components, including the lights, are functioning properly. However, the power windows require some assistance to close fully. This car has been garaged and well maintained throughout its life, and while the paint is faded, it can be buffed out to improve its appearance. The body is solid with very little rust, and all chrome and trim pieces are intact, although some may need re-chroming. The glass is in good condition, and the original interior is complete and solid. The seller is asking for $5,000 or best offer and will provide a clear title. So guys, let me know what you think about this one. I think it's a great deal for $5,000. It'd make a great daily cruiser, a great starting off point, and I don't think it would cost too much more to get it on up there to where it really be respectable looking and can maybe show it at some shows. Let me know what you think about this classic car over in the comments. Okay, glad to see you stuck around for the after show. We're going to have a lot of fun with some trivia. We're going to find out who won that giveaway from last week's video. Plus, we're about to go in and check some viewers' comments from the last video and find out what they had to say about cars. And the one car we're going to be talking about in tonight's viewer comments was the 1954 Packard Hearse that was listed in my last video, I think for about $25,700. Which sounds a little high, but I mean, it is a Packard, and this one was in running and driving condition and had actually sat in a barn for about 34 years before the current owner purchased it. Brian Falls said, I really love that old Packard Hearse. I've never seen one of those, and I'd love to own that one. Also would really like that old Willys. It's great looking truck. And then Dave 31964 said, I kind of like the Packard Hearse tonight. That would make a nice street rod. Well, thanks, guys, for both your comments, and I agree with you guys. I think it would make an excellent hot rod. I remember seeing an old movie called The Monster Club in which Dracula drove an old hearse. I think it was probably a 63 Cadillac in that movie, but they do make awesome hot rods, and they always draw a crowd at every show event for sure. I appreciate you guys commenting. Thanks so much. Okay, let's get into some automotive trivia and see how well you know your automotive history. We're going to have 3 questions tonight. First question up is this. What is the name for a drag racing car that features a tilt-up fiberglass automotive body and an engine placed in front of the driver rather than behind the driver? Okay, is that A, a front engine dragster, or is it B, a pro modified, or is it C, a funny car? If you know that answer, go ahead and drop it in the comments right now for fun. We'll check everybody's answer at the end of the video. All right, let's pause right now and find out who won the giveaway, which was a hot rodded up little rat fink looking Camaro that we gave away in the last video. We're going to go over to raffledash.com, and there we'll put in the URL code for this video. We'll hit select a comment, and the winner is George McCoy 7711. Congratulations, George. You got approximately 7 days to contact me at AmericanRodShop@yahoo.com, and I'll give you details on how to collect your totally free prize. Will not cost you a penny. Congratulations, George, and I appreciate you being a viewer. Trivia question number 2. Stephen King's evil possessed car, Christine, was of what Plymouth model? Was it D, Belvedere? Was it E, Fury? Or was it F, Plaza? If you know that answer, drop it over in the comments. Like I said before, we'll check everybody's answer at the end of the video. Okay, here is the item we'll be giving away in the next upcoming video. This is a Matchbox car, and it is the very hard to find 1941 Cadillac Series 62 convertible coupe. Sharp little car there. And you know the 4 things you got to do if you want a chance and opportunity to win this. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button for this video. Drop the word caddy over in the comments and enter in often. If you do those 4 things, you'll be entered in for a chance and opportunity to win. And we'll draw for this little Cadillac over in the next upcoming video. Okay, let's quickly check in on the 57 project segment, where longtime viewer James Teakin, along with the family members Brenda, Bruce, and Bridget, is in the process of restoring Bridget's 1957 Chevy 4-door sedan. In the last episode, James provided a visual walk around of the car and gave a general assessment of its condition. In tonight's segment, he will delve deeper into the condition of the vehicle, focusing on the trunk area, the rear passenger area, and the engine compartment. Stay tuned for more updates in the upcoming ARS video.
Hello again, American Rod Shop family. I'm here again with Bridget and Bruce. My wife is running the camera, Brenda. I'm James Teakin, and everybody else knows me as Jim these days, so you won't be confused. Here's the 57 project. I'm going to continue to show you what is wrong. Can you get behind? Okay. Here is the original interior under the covers we've discovered. Here's the floors. Here's the wire pans that we haven't taken up and do not know what's under there as yet. And here's the 283 that it didn't come with. That one originally froze. It has a date-coded correct block. And it is still a 2-barrel, and it's not going to be changed. However, it does have a new brake system. Disc brakes front and back. It will not have headers. It will have the original manifolds when we're done.
Okay, so there you go, guys. That's going to be fun to see this fold out, the restoration project, over the next weeks and months, possibly even a year or two. But it's going to be fun to keep up with it, and I appreciate James sharing all that with us here for American Rod Shop family. And we'll check in the next upcoming video and see how the progress is in that one so far. Now, if you're looking for a great gift item for someone who enjoys watching this channel, or you just want to try and support this channel, I invite you to check out American Rod Shop Store. I'll put the link over in the description, and in the store there you can find t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, mouse pads, posters, and many, many more items. And the sale from all these items goes back into supporting this channel and is deeply appreciated very much. Time for trivia question number 3. In 1938, Ford introduced a new line of cars named after the Roman god of commerce called what? Was it G, Mercury? Was it H, Zephyr? Or was it I, Apollos? If you know that answer, drop it in the comments, and we're going to check everybody's answer here in just a few minutes to find out who got what right. Okay, let's check in right now on the Hot Wheels of the Week segment, where I go on the internet and try to find the best customized Hot Wheels that's out there for sale. Some of these things are pretty sharp, pretty awesome. This one is no exception. It is a customized, one-of-a-kind VW drag bus Hot Wheels featuring Scooby-Doo as the Mystery Machine. Looks pretty sharp. He's got decals all over the top of it. Illustrations of the Scooby Gang on both sides of it. There you see the passenger side. It reflects what the same design is on the other side, the driver's side. Then you've got the top again there, the Mystery Machine. Now this is a one-of-one. There's no any other ones like this one. The artist created this one himself. There's a view of the front of the VW Dragster bus. And then on the back, you will see the rocket engine coming out of the back. And the body on this thing actually tilts up as a funny car type of dragster. Got these custom mags on it, 5-spoke mags. Really sharp looking, really awesome. Just can't beat this type of customized haul wheel. I'll put the link over in the description if you guys want to check this artist's cars and stuff out that he sells on eBay. And I'll do that for you guys. Okay, it's time for another walk through the car show back on Oktoberfest, beginning of this month. This is part number 4. And then I think I've got one more part coming up in the next video, which will be part 5, and that will conclude the walkthroughs on the car show. This first one that's in the show tonight is a wild rat rod mail truck. This thing was pretty awesome. Never seen one before, and I apologize about my hand. I'm trying to block out the sun where I can see it well, and my hand was getting in the way. But anyway, it was a mail truck. And then you've got this sedan delivery. It was red, white, and blue. Very patriotic design on it. I thought it was really sharp as well. You got this nice little roadster here. Probably, I think that is a 33, maybe a 34 model roadster. But sharp looking, gloss black. Looked like it rode out of a hot rod magazine. It looked so nice. In this area, they had quite a bit of the older street rods. This one was pretty sharp. This red Ford was excellent looking. Gloss, just beautiful red paint on the side of it. Then not too far from that one, you had a red Chevrolet. I think this is probably a 30 model, maybe a 31 model. Good looking, had that white interior. Looked really nice. Everything paired up just correctly. Like I said in one of the videos before, there was about 400 cars there. Wasn't able to get them all on video due to the fact that phone battery was running low. I did have a portable charger with me, but I ended up leaving it by accident on the counter of all things. Here was a great looking 55, maybe 56 Chevy pickup truck. Here's another, I think this is a 53 model. Just gorgeous paint on it as well. It's a 2-door hardtop. Sharp looking. Just all these cars, you'd want to die for any of them. They were just so nice. And here was an early model Chevy pickup. My dad used to drive one of this. His was a long wheel fleet side, though. I always really liked these step sides. Of course, everybody does, so it makes them hard to find. Rare Ford 4-door hardtop. Don't see many 4-door hardtops. God, it was gorgeous. Had this white interior that really just stood out with this car. I like the mags on this one. The body was straight as an arrow. That black interior looked fantastic on it. I like this little Chevrolet. Like the 5-spoke mags on it. Looked pretty good. Paint would blind you. The sun was reflecting off it so bad. It's hard to look at. Of course, it was bright and sunny that day, which was great for car shows, but it sure made your eyes hurt after a while. Now, here was a good one. I think it's a 46 Chevrolet pickup, but this one was done exceptionally well. Really liked the two-tone paint scheme and the fact that they had added an extra cab window in there, making it a 5-window cab. It was just beautiful. Had that hardwood bed going for it in the back. It took an old coupe machine and made a tool storage box out of it, which was very unusual. Had to mute the music here at this point. We were getting closer to the stage, and it was really loud. Look how clean that trunk is on this GTO. Nice, nice. Okay, that's it for this walkthrough. I appreciate it, and then we'll have the last part coming up in the next upcoming video, and check it out then with a lot of other great cars. Okay, let's go ahead and check the trivia answers. I hope you got all 3 questions correct. Now let's go ahead and check out the first one. For question number 1 was, what is the name for a drag racing car that features a tilt-up fiberglass automotive body and an engine placed in front of the driver rather than behind the driver? Well, if you guessed C, funny car, then you got that one right. Question number 2. Stephen King's evil possessed car Christine was of what Plymouth model? Well, if you guessed E, Fury, then you are correct. The third and final trivia question was this. In 1938, Ford introduced a new line of cars named after the Roman god of commerce called what? Well, if you guessed G, Mercury, you got it right. Okay, how did everybody do? I hope each and every one of you got all these correct. And don't forget, we'll have more trivia in the next upcoming video. With Christmas fastly approaching, I want to encourage you to check out my eBay store, American Yard Sale. There are literally hundreds of collectible items on there, including everyday household items as well. Don't forget to check out American Yard Sale, my eBay store, and all the sales from the store goes back into supporting this channel. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I love you all. I'll see you guys and gals in the next upcoming video.